some people may ask me, "Oh, Mark, how's your psychedelic experiences and things like that?" I'm like, "Hey, they opened me up to some new things, and I figured out some wild stuff on them." Now, I always say exercise caution when doing this, but you got to know about it. So I'm gonna bring in my boy KT, the Arch Degree, on Red Pill, Blue Pill, Black Magic 365 channel. They're always kicking knowledge. And one of the things that they have been discovering and been proving is the efficacy of mushrooms and psychedelics on the healing patterns of humans and how much we actually have in common with them. So why don't you listen to KT talk about what all we got in common, and then we'll get to a few other things afterwards.
When you're talking about mushrooms, remember, we love trees, we love fruits, we love produce, we love nature, but none of that shit can do anything if it ain't for the mycelium network. If it isn't mushrooms growing, the mycelium going throughout the soil, these are the things that create the pockets of moisture. These are the things that are the mediator between the roots of the plants and the nutrients of the minerals that are in the soil that allows a plant to grow healthy and bear so much fruit, you know? So if you want to step your garden up, you have to check the mycelium. You want mycorrhizae, which is a mix between the mycelium thread and the rhizome root hairs of the plant. This is how you end up getting your plant to get all the nutrients it needs. Well, if mycelium thread is able to snake and branch, looking just like the nervous system through all of the soil, then it is living in an environment of almost infinite microbes, infinite viruses, infinite bacteria, which means it's goddamn Star Wars episode 4, 5, 6 damn near every day up in there. It's Empire Strike Back, it's Return of the Jedi, it's New Hope, all up in there. So that means that if you got anybody who's warring on that level, that means they got lightsabers. That means they got stun guns. That means they got proton cannons. That means they is equipped to deal with any virus that's going to stick their head up and try and do something. So it would behoove you to partake in said fungus, because that particular technology is going to be able to assist you. We have a greater DNA resonance with mushrooms than we do with plants. We're closer. Matter of fact, did you know that mushrooms breathe in oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide? Just like we do. You know what I'm saying? And they're made out of chitin, which is the same component that our astrological sign is made from. Scorpions and lobsters, crabs, that whole exoskeleton thing. You know, so mushrooms are the mediator. They're an answer, and Wuhan knew that. That's why Wuhan was on the move. You know what I'm saying? But somebody wanted to inhibit that because, see, I heard a story recently about an individual who was in prison, and this cat was able to sneak some psilocybin into the jail. This cat was in there for life. He had been in there, I think, maybe 30 years already. Gave the dude the shrooms. He came out that mug crying, talking about, I never thought that I would be able to get out of here. He was like, he was able to let me out these walls. Like, he was outside. He was doing whatever he had to do for however long he wanted. So it offers you, when you're dealing with the psychedelics, an opportunity to get out of whatever type of light code lockdown or prison that they're creating in our society. Nothing can stop the mind. Nothing can stop your heart. You see? And then when you're dealing with a medicinal situation with your body, trying to bring it back from the depths of whatever problem you're dealing with, they also offer remedy in that light too. So you got to look back to the mushrooms. You know, the mushrooms, I've been lucky enough to been consuming mushrooms since I was a child. So it ain't nothing new to me. But I know that some of y'all ain't never even heard about psychedelics. You think it's drugs. Like, I don't want to take no mushrooms. I don't want to get addicted. Be popping them every day. No, you're not. You are not. If you take a heroic dose of some psilocybin, you are not going to be doing that shit every day. I guarantee you.
I guarantee it. And that's how that works, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, he kind of reminds me of me now, like a clean shave, you know. He got the mine off because I realize how good I look under here. I'm just playing. My mentality, I need to fix mine too. But hey, I'm saying there's options out here, guys. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of a wild experience because it takes you to that plane that you go to when you're supposed to pass. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna listen to one of the trippiest artists I know, MGMT, and they're gonna tell you a little bit about what happens when you die. WGYO, Director Dang. This is Synchronous.